Welcome to another episode on our channel. We're continuing to show you our 1/4 scale figures that you've seen behind us for ages. The first 1/4 scale figure I've ever gotten was the Mandalorian and Grogu from Sideshow. I kept looking at it, and finally I eventually succumbed and got it. Don't regret it. But sometimes when you get one, you have to have more than one. And I am definitely stopping. Maybe there's one or two more that I will get, but that will be it because they really take up a lot of mass, a lot of space. They're heavy. And you're a little more anxious about whether they fall and break something. And they're more costly too. So they're beautiful though. This one, the Black Widow, portrayed by Scarlett Johansson, is exquisite. It's absolutely awesome. She's got her tight, form-fitting outfit on. She's got her weapons in her hand. She's got two firearms on the side of her hips. She's walking like she knows where she's going. Her head is up in the air. There's a little swag to her. She's very nicely done. This was done by Queen Studios, and they do fantastic work. You just can't buy things directly from them. You have to go through a United States distributor or a distributor from your country because you cannot buy directly from them. She is 864 out of 1,500, and she's absolutely darling. There is one interesting thing on the stand here. I can tip her up because she's not as heavy as the other figures, but you can probably see a bullet casing right there. Just one bullet casing. To give it a little character, this is primarily asphalt, maybe some darkening on the edges, but it's not as the hues that they used for the stand are not as elaborate as were used by Sideshow in the Mandalorian / Grogu statue. But she's still very nicely done. Again, Queen Studios. I have two more behind me that we still need to cover, Captain America and Iron Man. So, but this is Black Widow, and she looks absolutely great. So we'll get her on a turn tray and turn around so you can see her from different angles. We are back, and this is a terrific statue from Queen Studios. You'll be able to see that her hair is kind of flowing or kind of moving in the breeze, so to speak. Very nicely done. You might not see it from this angle, but when we make the 360, you'll be able to see it. So I'll just kind of go around so you can see her from different perspectives. She's got those two weapons in her hands, and she's got the firearms on her hips. Her outfit is, again, very form-fitting. And there you can see the hair. It's just kind of all over the place as if it's windblown. It's a nice touch. She looks like she owns the place. And I think that's what they were going for. Definitely confidence in terms of her overall look. So we'll get some close-ups now from here on up and then get a tight shot of her face. We are back, and you can see a few more details now. There's a strap across her shirt there. The design in her outfit, the torso part of her body, the hourglass in red on her belt, which is golden colored, which matches what's on her wrists here. The batons are silver, of course. You can start to see the holster and firearm combo. You can see some hints of red here in the shoulder. And on her backpack, whatever this is, there's some red here. Her hair is flowing, just very nicely done. Some hints of gold throughout her belt as well. And coming up on the other wrist, some gold, and the other baton that's in silver. The firearm holster combo again. And there's a simplicity in design, yet very elegant here. And the confidence in her face. It's just really striking. So we'll pause now and get a close-up of her face. And I'll show you something I just noticed today, actually. Never noticed it before. So here's the confident look I was talking about. She's looking upwards. She knows where she's going. And I think they did a good job capturing all sorts of facial details here. The hair flowing. It's like the braids don't know what direction to go with in terms of the wind. But what I didn't notice before, I don't know why I missed it. On her left ear, there are a ton of piercings that are there. I think I count 7 or 8 piercings. Just again, these subtle details that, add something a lot to the overall piece from my perspective. Great face sculpt, great sculpture in terms of body and body mechanics, wonderful stand. Anyway, I think Queen Studios did a really good job on this particular statue of Black Widow. You can probably see this now. There's a little hourglass in between the words black and widow. And that makes sense. Black Widow, that's a spider. So the hourglass design makes perfect sense. So here's one last look at Our Lady of the Hour. I hope you've liked what you've seen. If you have, consider giving us a thumbs up and subscribing to our channel. In the meantime, everyone, please have a great day.